My name is Tamara, and in this mouth-watering video, I bring you to the Georgian gozinari honey walnut recipe. Made with love and bursting with flavors, this delicious dish is a perfect blend of sweet honey and crunchy walnuts. Excellent for the holiday season. I'm going to begin with chopping the walnuts. You can use a food processor or do it by hand. On a low heat, we're going to roast the walnuts until they turn golden in color, stirring it very frequently. Once they're ready, just set them aside while you work on step number 2, which is basically the caramelized honey. On a low heat and stirring consistently, we're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to wait until it turns into this beautiful golden caramel color. I like to test my honey on a plate to make sure it hardens when it cools down. At this point, you can turn off the heat and toss all the walnuts and stir them thoroughly. Place your walnut mix onto the parchment paper and spread it around so that it kind of forms like a squarish shape. Place another parchment paper on top and use a dough roller to spread the walnuts evenly and make it flat. Remove the parchment paper once you are ready with the thickness. At this point, it should still be warm and flexible, which is perfect time to begin the cutting process. Traditionally, it is cut into diamond shapes, and in order to make this a little bit easier, we're going to remove all the rough edges around, forming a square shape in the center. And then afterwards, using my knife, I like to make a little marks with it to form a diamond shape. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to cut out the shapes. So this is how we usually decorate the plate in Georgia. You do not want to stack the walnut desserts on top of each other because they tend to stick to each other and they will basically become one over time. So this is basically it. It is extremely straightforward. It is extremely simple for anybody to make this, so go for it. Once you make this recipe, please send me those pictures on my Instagram. I love hearing from you guys, and so far the feedback has been actually really amazing. And yeah, this is basically my favorite part, hearing from you guys and knowing that you are enjoying my recipes. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.